Hi, my name is Logan Ross. I currently work as a service coordinator for PA Health and Wellness with a vendor company, specifically with individuals receiving Medicaid coverage in nursing facilities and long-term care. With my current job, with working with families, a lot of my coordination is with if they have a power of attorney. I'll ask them if they're satisfied with care, if they have any concerns, and if they want their family member to be transitioned home or back into a community setting. I have worked with families a lot in my past, though this is probably the least amount of family work I do. I think in social work, it's hard to not work with families in some setting just because we really want to build up those informal supports for our clients so they have, they don't need us forever and they'll be supported after we go or services end. My parents were divorced when I was very young. They both went on to have children and get remarried, and then my dad also was divorced and currently he is single. So I have a very blended family. I've always seemed to become the mediator and the one that's expected to fix family issues. And I think I've been trying really hard to step away from that role the more aware I become. And the more I grow up as an adult, learning boundaries, what that is, what's a healthy boundary to set with your family. It's uncomfortable and it sucks, for lack of better terms. I think that for me, it's always been very hard working with families, and that's why I really stepped, within the last couple years, I've stepped heavily away from working with families just so I can have time to heal my own self and my own experiences, because I take it very heavily, especially working with children. That's my ideal clientele. I love working with kiddos, teenagers, adolescents. They're my favorite. It's my favorite time to work with somebody, and it's hard for me when I see parental resource or whatever, not treating the children well, just being negative talk, putting all these negative feelings or thoughts into the kiddos' heads, because I know how detrimental that will be for their development and moving forward unless somebody helps them understand that that's wrong. So, I know that I've been aware enough to realize that it's hard for me and that I need to take a step back until I understand boundaries in my own family so that I can come back eventually and be present with my clients and not carry it so heavily on my heart. I don't know if I have any burning questions. I think I'm just more interested in understanding also how to, we're aware of be aware of trauma that comes from family systems, and then also being able to recover from that or put supports in place, and what a clear family boundary is, because I think it's so easy for us to be like, why don't you set a boundary with person X, and just tell them you don't like to be treated or used that way. But I think it's not always easy for the follow through. And also because we are empathetic people and we care, so it's hard for me to say no, even if it's going to hurt me, but I'm learning. Just like all this. Anyway, I look forward to hearing everyone else's. I'm excited to learn through this course. Family systems have always been very fascinating to me because they really do change and affect who we become as adults. So, thank you guys.